But you know what's not garbage? The Joker. Welcome, everybody. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, to a very special review. This is going to be a pretty good review, and I'm definitely have a lot to say. Romy, tell them what we're reviewing today.
We are going to be reviewing the latest film from Todd Phillips. Of course, Todd Phillips is the man who is responsible for giving you films such as Road Trip, Old School, the Hangover trilogy. The first one, however, is a fucking classic.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Mick Rock, the King of Rock, Ibarra Bulls, Count Victor, OMB.
That was a great night, though, when I saw The Hangover.
I did too, and I'll tell you why. Because before that, my buddy and I at the time saw Transformers Revenge of the Fallen.
Oh, God.
To me, that is the worst Transformers movie. And it pissed us off so much that we snuck in to see The Hangover about 20, 30 minutes. It was the perfect antidote. Wait.
Yeah, because when I saw The Hangover, then I went to go home, watch the Penguins win their first Stanley Cup since 1992 with Sidney Crosby and Marc-Andre Fleury.
God damn it, Cia Cougar. Cia Cougar was, hey, what's up, you fat fucks? By the way, Cia Cougar, on your video about future videos, I've been having the time of my life, like, owning this fucking guy in the comment section. It's amazing. Yes. Oh, hey, Uncle Fester. Wonderful. Speaking of superheroes, I'm playing Justice 2. Great fighting game. We're going to be reviewing Joker. Joker is a character study film starring Joaquin Phoenix, who plays as Arthur Fleck, a man with serious mental illnesses who lives in the deep slums and deep, dark and depressing suburbs of Gotham City. And it showcases how his life and his insanity just descends into madness and how he becomes the infamous Joker. Now, originally, when I first heard about this film being made and it's going to be directed by Todd Phillips of all people, I'm like, wait, Todd Phillips? The comedian director? And you know what's the truth? He is done with making comedies.
Thank God.
No, you know why? Because I don't know what he said verbatim, but it's basically saying that comedy is almost a dead genre now these days.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
Especially with its PC culture.
Yeah, you can't. The problem is a lot of comedies, you cannot say anything without someone being offended. It's literally ridiculous.
Oh, dude. I was like, dude, watch Dave Chappelle's Sticks and Stones. So good.
Oh, yeah. I heard it was amazing. And yet people chat on it because they got offended. Fuck off.
We couldn't have said it better. So, yes, this was co-written by Todd Phillips and Scott Silver, who has such very credible, like The Finest Hours, which I thought was underrated, and he helped co-wrote The Fighter. So,
yeah, I love that movie. Great movie.
So, and when you have a talented actor as Joaquin Phoenix, now when I saw the first clips, I'm just like, okay. And then what changed my mind was the first trailer. When I saw the first trailer, I was like, whoa, this is unexpected. Because it's not your typical, I don't want to act like, Martin Scorsese asshole, where basically, yeah, I said it.
No, I know. I just found it funny. I thought it was funny.
Because he's one of the greats, but I'm sorry, as his mind, what he said was fucking stupid. But anyways, this has like the overall look and presentation and stride of Taxi Driver with the gritty, bleak, dirty, just unsettling like streets of it looks like New York, but Gotham City here. And the trailer's released. I was like, okay, this has promise. And then at the film festival, this won the top prize.
The Golden Lion.
The Golden Lion. That is the highest honor you could win. And then when the movie was released to the mainstream, I noticed the Rotten Tomato meter dropped significantly. And I know why.
Me too. Go ahead and say it though.
And Todd Phillips said it himself as well. Folks, this is the most controversial. It's a violent movie.
But if they see this movie, there might be shootings, and people will come out and become mass hysteria.
Shut the fuck up. Let me tell you something. There is no controversy. It's because of these fucking left-wing snowflake bitch asses.
Libtards. The libtards.
It's the fucking libtards. And if you go on Rotten Tomatoes and read some of the negative reviews from the, even though it has like around maybe 70 last time I checked, it could have dropped.
69% nice, by the way.
But you know, this is a Trump rally movie.
How about you shove your political agenda up your feminine bitch ass, okay? First of all, this is a character study. There's a reason why the mean streets are what they are. And it does pay tribute to Taxi Driver, but it makes it at its own standards, okay? So anybody who's saying that, you know what else is trying to reach? These people are desperately trying to reach out to go after. It's a political witch hunt to this film. It really is, and it's fucking sad because it makes us out. Wait. The Purge endorses violence more than Joker. Yeah, because the Purge don't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
So, having said that, yeah, don't take those fucking people seriously because they're asinine. It's about as stupid as the dumb shits who thought that Rambo Last Blood is racist to Mexicans. Where it's the Mexican cartel. Fucking idiots.
You know how the drug cartel, if you were to go to Mexico and you go anywhere near a drug cartel area, they're gonna fucking rob and shoot you. No joke.
Dude!
The drug cartel are fucking brutal. Just telling you guys that.
You know what? Danny Boy said it best. If they're calling Rambo racist, I might as well call Sicario racist.
It's ridiculous. And then one of the funniest things that you haven't mentioned yet, but there were signs at some of the Joker movie theaters that says, sorry, we cannot allow single guys to see this film. They have to be accompanied by a date or at least look like someone who's had sex in the last year. I'm like, are you kidding?
Incel. Yeah. They also try to make this thing as incel. I'm just like, how about you incel my nuts when I put them in some chocolate pudding, put it over your eyeballs, and make you look like a fucking raccoon, as I was.
And this movie has broken box office records in only 4 days being in the box office. Broken some many October box office records.
Hey, yeah, Rambo Last Blood is one of my most underrated films of the year. I honestly do not understand some of the hate because, does it borrow a lot of tropes? But we're getting off topic. Back to fucking Joker.
Yeah, okay. Back to the Joker.
Okay, I like pudding. So, I saw this movie Monday at 11 a.m. at a screening because, after that, I had to be with Alex to talk about how WWE just diarrhea lava dump shit the fucking bed worse than anything I've seen in a long time. I'm going to say this right now. The movie Joker is absolutely fucking extraordinary. This movie is magnificent. And I just want to let you know ahead of time that this is not your this is a deep, dark, I won't say sadistic, but just unsettling, gritty, and disturbing film, okay? However, those are all terrific qualities for a movie like this. And speaking of that, here's another thing I have to read out to you because when I saw this, I swear to God, I was about to lose my goddamn mind. Okay. Let me hold up a second, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I have it. Okay, here we go. Thanks to a good friend I know on Facebook who shared this. When I saw this, I'm just at a loss for words, just for how fucking stupid people are. Get ready for this horseshit.
I'm ready.
Okay, if I can. Here we go. Joker viewers, the mainstream movie-going people, Joker viewers are walking out of cinema halls because it's too dark and disturbing.
Do people not understand that is the point of the movie? The Joker has always been violent and sadistic. People are just stupid.
Have they not know his past? First of all, you wonder why Jason Todd became the Red Hood? Because Joker ripped his fucking face off and wore it on himself like Dr. Hannibal Lecter, and he put TNT up below him and blew him into fucking hell. Or look what he did to Barbara Gordon, Commissioner Gordon's daughter. He fucking brutalized her, he paralyzed her, and I believe he raped her.
Yep, he did.
So don't give it this fucking shit like,
it wasn't a fun movie. I was too sad.
Your fucking 1960s Batman movie did, you pussy!
Yeah, they are pussies.
Okay. I'm done talking for a little bit. You talk, because I'm about to have a heart attack.
I saw this movie Saturday afternoon with one of my good buddies. His name is Fred, and we got to see this movie. It actually was people on it, so it was actually pretty good, and everyone stood through and applauded the movie afterwards. This was a tour de force, a masterpiece, I have to say myself.
This
and
movie,
not only masterpieces this year. This has been without a doubt when some of the scenes in this movie, there are some movies where I'm literally just shaking in my chair. My legs are just frantically going back and forth. I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And then when some major things happen in this movie, I'm like, oh shit. And then
okay.
I'm like, oh my God.
Now, here's the thing about the movie. Now, at first, it is somewhat of a slow pace, but here's the thing, though. It's building up towards his character.
It helps you get invested in the story and helps you explain why he's going through this. It shows a conflict at the beginning that he's going through.
Yes.
And you could see slow things as to why he becomes a Joker later on. So
this movie is basically this is pretty much Joaquin Phoenix's movie, and rightfully so, because it evolves on him. And I'm going to say is right now, polish that fucking golden statue and give it to him right now.
He deserves it.
No, this is his award.
It is. He deserves to win the Oscar this year. He's been snubbed many times in the past. It's his year to win it.
I want to say snubbed. It's just that the better actor won.
Well, he had 3 Academy Award nominations for Best Actor. He lost all 3.
Okay, one was Gladiator supporting, one was Walk the Line, and the other one was, what was the other one?
Was it No Country for Old Men? No.
It wasn't in No Country for Old Men.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I thought, damn it, I got confused because oh, wait, was it for her, maybe?
If it was for her, I don't want to, was it The Master? Oh, fuck, that movie was fucking boring, but Master Bader, more like it. I'm going to go, I saw you laugh.
I'll look that up. So.
I think a couple people say The Master. Now,
yeah, it was The Master, right? Walk the Line and The Master. Okay,
here are it buffered. Her, I think it was The Master. Here are the here are the major standouts of what makes Joker such a masterful work of film. Okay, number 1 is Joaquin Phoenix. From the very moment, for the very first scene to the very last scene, you're focusing on this character and all the major plot points, all the significant aspects that happen into what drives him into madness. And Joaquin Phoenix's performance is nothing short of a tour de force of a character. He transforms himself into this role, not only from a mental standpoint, but from a physical standpoint.
I gotta say this real quick. C.A. Coover said Taron Egerton should win. I kind of disagree. As much as I love Taron Egerton in Rocketman, I think Joaquin Phoenix acts circles around him at this performance specifically because it's hard to play the Joker, number 1, and especially what Joaquin Phoenix had to go through to become the Joker, especially having to lose all that weight.
Oh my God, he was thin.
Yeah, it did not look healthy at all. And because how he transformed himself to become the Joker, I just think that's a better performance compared to Taron Egerton's Ellen John. Even though Taron Egerton's Ellen John's a great performance, I think the problem is it was so early in the year. I think the Academy might forget it, possibly.
I'm just gonna say this. Well, if you read my post, like I said, 2019 is my final year for covering mainstream modern movies. Okay, so but I will say this:
and I agree, OMB. Thank you. That's a great comment, OMB.
The film
make you feel pathetic for any insane
at first, because you don't want him to turn into him, but you can see why he does, and his performance is nothing short of just one of the all-time greats. It's that fucking good. Robert Downey Jr. is more supporting role because everyone in Avengers Endgame is like a supporting role. Sorry, Count Victor. And yeah, he lost a lot of weight, and it shows. And it just showcases the level of just determination that he brought to this role. And like just from his mannerisms, from the way he laughs, the way he comes off, he literally, it's like he got lost in this role.
Exactly. How do you perfect a disorder where you're constantly laughing in the most unnerving situations? It's masterful. It is.
Yes. So, and Joaquin Phoenix, without question, is my Now I Want a Red Hood movie. That could work. Yes. And Joaquin Phoenix to me is the best leading actor of the year. My number 2, Todd Phillips. This guy deserves a fucking blowjob and a bologna sandwich. Okay, there we go. You know what? I want someone to put that as like a quote on the DVD. Todd Phillips' work is so extraordinary. He deserves a blowjob and a bologna sandwich. LP Muscles and Romy Boy. What I love about this movie.
We'll get to that, Baker. We're going to get to that. So
what? What about the other guy? Oh, we will. I'm just going over the main aspects. Why Todd Phillips? First of all, his direction is priceless. He aims towards that just dirty, disgusting, gritty feel, and he captures that. It's like down suburbs area, and that plays an aspect towards what makes the Joker go crazy. Also, he co-wrote this with Scott Silver, and the attention to detail, not only on his character, but the things that lead up to what happens. Exactly. This does not feel like a Todd Phillips movie. Not at all. This feels like I said, this is like a total, why couldn't we get this Joker in Suicide Squad? You can thank the fucking studios for that, because they rushed David Ayer to make this movie as fast as he could. You wonder why the scene at the bar was so good? Because he had full control over that. With the look, I mean, it's a good constant stride. It's unnerving, and that's what I love about it. And the attention to detail towards everything, like what sets in Gotham. Folks, this could somewhat lead up to The Dark Knight. It really could. Okay, I was just reading the live chat, and I don't want to give out any spoilers, but it's like how he got the name Joker, what he used to do, why he has that creepy maniacal laugh, what led to him descent into just psychological madness. It's all connected. It all makes sense. It all has logic to it. And the weird thing about this shit looks believable. It really does. And kudos to Todd Phillips for that. Number 3, the musical score.
Yes.
Wow, it's like they took a page out of The Dark Knight. Well, I want to say they stole it per se. I say it's like almost paying tribute to it. Wow, because this also kind of plays as a character in itself. Because some of the tense sequences with that high pitched sound and the heavy, unnerving, just like heavy, heavy dramatic bass to it. It's like I said, it's almost like a character within the movie, and it's very haunting. It adds that atmosphere to it.
One thing I will say is, the composer for this movie is Hildur I'm gonna butcher this name, but Hildur Guðnadóttir.
Okay. Hildur Guðnadóttir. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. She was freaking incredible in this movie. Her soundtrack is absolutely amazing, especially one scene in particular. Many people have been talking about it.
Which one?
I'm not gonna say what it is.
Just type. Or no, just type it in the private chat.
Okay.
Yeah. Not only that
scene in particular.
Not only that scene, but during the riot scenes.
Yes. Another thing I'm going to say too. This is the first good movie in a long damn time for this one actor, Robert De Niro.
Well, okay. Here's what I have to say about this stupid cocksucker. Yeah.
So trust me, I hate Robert De Niro as a person, but he actually played a really good role in this movie.
He's actually terrific in this role. And it's about damn time because I don't think, well, I'm not going to see The Irishman for obvious reasons, but I'm not because of the bullshit. First of all, Robert De Niro, they should have made him the fucking Joker because he's been acting like a goddamn clown over the last few months.
Yeah, he has.
He has. Don't believe me? Look up the bullshit he said when he was on cable news to that one woman and a couple other things. He's a real asshole.
No, he is. No, I agree 100%. He is. But this movie, he was actually really good at it. And I have to compliment him for it.
He comes off like, I was like, wow, he comes off like if you don't know the role that he plays, he is a host of it's kind of like, he's almost like,
it's kind of like
the Tonight Show.
Jon Stewart show, or like
he plays Murray Franklin. Think of this like the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson.
Jay Leno or something like that. But it's kind of like that kind of character. Murray Franklin is his name.
Actually, he doesn't say that many F-bombs in this movie.
No, he doesn't. He only has like...
And by the way, for all the people that are saying, oh my God, this movie is so violent. What?
Oh, what the fuck
it's
is
not
wrong?
Really. There are a couple of scenes of violence. Don't get me wrong. But if you want to see a violent movie, watch The Night Comes for Us. That's that movie that looked like if the Raid 2 had a sequel. It's just that the movie can be very unnerving and just, I want to say, depressed is one thing, but just like downed, but in a good way. Those are good qualities. Yeah, musical score is outstanding. My number 4, and this one took me by surprise. I have to give it to 2 people. Cinematographer Lawrence Sher and art direction Laura Bollinger.
I agree 100%.
The cinematography in this movie is absolutely just it's a beautiful looking movie.
Exactly, it is, especially near the end.
This movie looks fucking flawless. It's just like it feels like you're watching like an old classic movie in a way, while showcasing that Taxi Driver-esque feel, with the certain contrast that gives it that, that like that Mean Street dirty look, and it works. The way the movie comes off with the lighting, especially where it follows behind Joaquin Phoenix's shoulder, how he's walking, it feels like a documentary at times, especially with the light glares over him. It's beautiful to look at. I mean, outstanding lighting. The overall set design is just pitch perfect. And the movie is just, that last shot in slow motion is beautiful. Well, yeah, it takes place in 1980, which makes sense, especially how, you're doing a film about the Joker and how I'm not going to give nothing away, and don't give nothing away in the chat or the comments, but the tie-ins to some of the characters in Gotham. That's all I'm going to say. All I'm just going to say is that was done so fucking good that I'm just like, oh my God, Todd Phillips, I respect you, dude, because he not only respects the source material, he develops into something that's believable. And that's how you do an adaptation. There was one more. I think I guess those are the main aspects. Do I have any flaws with this movie? Honestly, there might be a few nitpicks, but those are just nitpicks.
I honestly don't have any, because I just think everything is just perfect, and how the movie's directed and just how everything flows after thinking about it as well. It just works for the movie so damn well.
Speaking of cinematography, okay, I'm trying to figure out the way I can. Okay, it's not the final shot, but it's the scene before the final scene.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Where all I gotta say is this: that shot and the music playing, I'm just like, Todd Phillips, he overdid himself here.
No, he did.
This movie deserves Best Picture nomination. This deserves Best Actor, Joaquin Phoenix. This deserves Best Director, Todd Phillips. Best Screenplay for Silver and Phillips, and Best Cinematography and Musical Score. If they don't
I've been hearing too that Best Supporting Actor nomination might might get a nomination for De Niro. He may be getting one.
I don't know. Okay, does he? Okay,
this is early rumors though. This is according to Gold Derby, I think. So
okay. Well, in terms of supporting roles, it's like I said. Right now Robert De Niro is the guy to beat for me. I know some of the PDCA cockfucks would disagree, but fuck them. They can have their film twats. Is this okay? Is this better than Endgame? It's like I said before. To me, nothing's topping Endgame. Well, I'll tell you why.
I can't comment.
I'll tell you. Well, it's like I said. Why? Because that movie to me is a 6 out of 5. It raises the bar on nearly every single aspect of a film you could ask for, and it has more to offer. That's nothing to take away from Joker, however. Okay. Robert De Niro's barely in the movie to some extent. That's another thing I was going to say.
But when he's in the movie, he actually does a really good job. So,
especially I'm going to say is the interview.
You're killing me there.
I was just like, dude, this movie is a tour de force. You have to see this. It is. Oh, and for people like superhero films or films like that aren't art, you haven't seen this fucking movie.
Exactly, you haven't.
A+. You could not add. Like I said, I might have a couple of nitpicks. Well, those are just nitpicks. This is one of the absolute best fucking movies of the year. Don't pay attention to the Rotten Tomatoes score, which is kind of funny because when it was released at the film festival, it was super high. And then when it got released to those fucking left-wing asshole faces.
Yeah, cocksuckers. The libtards.
The SJWs, the donkey throat fuckers.
Yeah.
Hey, CNN, how about you keep trying desperately to provoke a political witch hunt by saying, oh, it's going to cause mass murders and people who are going to be crazy. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly. You want to call CNN? Cancer News Network.
Actually, okay, I'm going to cheat a little bit. It's like between, to me, this is like an A and A+. It's right around that region. 9.75 out of 10.
I'm at 10 out of 10 for me. My third one of the year. Third 10 out of 10 for the year.
I've only given out a couple this year. That's it. So
I've only given out 3, and then I've had a good amount of 9.5s.
Ollie had 9.5. That's it.
Oh wow.
9.75 out of 10. Actually, I kind of almost give it the same rating as Mick Rock gave it because he almost gave it around the same score. Yeah, 96. Yeah, 9 points. I'm gonna go Game Informer. 9.75 out of 10. That's pretty much like an A+. This is just out fucking standing. I
agree 100%.
And is this if you excuse me, I'm sorry, I forgot to punch out. Oh my god! And there's Mirror is like I'm not gonna say what scene it was, but it made me chuckle because it's like that's something that the fucking Joker would do. He's like, you can go.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
and I love. Okay, all I gotta say is this: I love how they pay tribute to not only Heath Ledger. There's one particular shot towards the end of how he paid tribute to Heath Ledger in a way. Wait, stop. I'm not. Oh, be quiet, James. You fucking troll.
Yeah, you troll, James. Yeah.
Hey, you're faking gay, bro. You fuck off,
bro.
I will say this: Matt Riddle is awesome in the ring. I will give him that. And the other one, the Taxi Driver tribute.
Yes. Beyond incredible.
So 9.75 out of 10.
10 out of
10. Go see it right now. Oh, fucking. There we go with the bro. Bro. You're taking Matt Riddle shit and shove it up your keister. And you know what? That's like I said, after you're done watching Joker, you almost want to watch The Dark Knight again. Because you're like, oh my God, I see a connection between the two. And while congratulations to you, Todd Phillips, for making a movie of what if the Joker had an origin story and it was treated with respect. And that's exactly what this movie did. So love it. This movie is fucking outstanding. I
agree. 100% it is.
And I believe that's the 30
I think that's going to be perfect because it'll give us a little bit of time to get some break in. I'm going to make some quick dinner. And then we'll be back within 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be my 8th meal today. I'm so hungry.
No, it's not my 8th meal. Not even close. But
that's why.
We'll be back in a little bit, though, for things. Why?
I can't help because I'm so big. That's why I was so lonely when I was on the teeter-totter.
That is definitely not true.
It's like all the kids are on one, and here comes Lucas. Hey, can I play? Pew! And it launches like a fucking catapult, like the Lord of the Rings. Sorry, I'm about as heavy as a fire hydrant.
That's you, dumbass. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break and go get some food.
Look at this. Wow, look at these arms.
I got muscle too, mother.
There you go, motherfucker.
Ow, they're fucking sore though. Shit, they're sore from freaking workout Saturday.
Yeah, that's what happens. You don't flex them when they're sore. Is Lucas heavy? Is Lucas heavy? Do bears shit in the woods?
I think this is a time to end it. Thank you all for watching.
Absolutely.
Thank you all
Stay
for
tuned.
Great review.
Oh, go ahead. Take a fucking picture of that. God damn it.
Yeah,
stay tuned within a half an hour because we're about to turn into the absolute worst fucking show when it comes to NFL. When it comes to NFL predictions. I got that from SoCal. This is the absolute worst city I've ever been in. So go see Joker. Don't listen to those left-wing retards. Until then, stay tuned. And once again, motherfuck you, CNN. Oh,
Cancer News Network. That's my acronym.
Cancerous news nincompoops. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go and look up some, who can I look up this time? I'm going to look up some hot babe starring Karen Fisher. Good day, everybody.
We'll be back shortly, guys. Stay tuned for Pick'ems in a little bit. See y'all soon.